Okay, let's try this again. So, some good friends tell me that I should be vulnerable and just share where I'm at and what it's like to consider going back to school right now. Um, because there may be other individuals that are considering doing the same. You've been through school before, or you've been working for a while, and you're considering, like, hey, should I go back to school? I made this decision, I guess, two years ago because I just finished. Um, I actually found a program that encouraged me to get a more advanced degree that was STEM focused. And it was a great opportunity because it helped pay for the opportunity. So that was my interest, but I was definitely interested in the field of learning more in cyber. So I would say anyone that is considering going back to school, here are a few things to consider if you are a non traditional student, you work full time, you have family full time, and you're trying to consider what programs are worth going to, um, how to pay for them, and how to continue balancing your life in order for you to choose the right program. I would say the very first thing to consider is find a program that is going to guarantee job placement. So look for the advanced programs that have a 90% or above placement rate for those that graduate and offer those career services and career fair type services while you're in the program. Um, because that would definitely be the end goal. Regardless if you're currently working at a company or you are not, I think that's a very important piece. Two, I would make sure it's a reputable university that your industry, let's say, for example, those looking within cybersecurity or within IT, um, because that's the lane that I'm in. But I would say it would count for any profession. But I'll just speak about that. You want one that's going to be reputable and give you not just um, you want both practical, and also you want theory. You want both. But it's really great to have practical because you get real world experience. You know what's actually current, especially in something like IT or cybersecurity where things are always trending. What I really liked about the program at Duke is it offered both. And the syllabi or the syllabus of the entire program would forever change because the industry was forever changing. And then we got real hand experience in what we were doing. So you actually got to use the tools, use the theories, put them in practice, and use them in real time. So you got real life experience as you were going through. You definitely want to be accredited. Anything that comes with the necessary certifications that you need for the career that you're looking for um, is important. Not just the vouchers to take them, but actually being able to walk out with those certs, I think is something that's helpful. Knowing what your end goal is, knowing the role. And I wouldn't go, I want to do a little bit of everything. I would go, this is the one or two roles that I want to really accomplish when I graduate, so that when you start, you're backwards planning and you're doing everything you need to from what you learn from your professors, from your mentors, from everyone you're working with. So you're on that track and you specialize versus just doing everything. um, there's no reason why you should have to pay 100% for your program. There's some type of fellowship, there's some type of scholarship, there's something at your current job for tuition reimbursement, and there's definitely something if you're currently in military that will help you pay for this program. Um, if you can, I would say do the on campus experience. There's a lot of online programs that make things very easy and accessible. There are hybrid programs, which is what I chose. So I had the option and the ability to be on campus as much as needed, but I was required to be there maybe 1 or 2 weeks out of each semester or each year. to have their own campus experience and do the various things. But I would say find a program where you can be on campus, um, because it's not just the material you're learning and the degree you're going to get or the certifications you're going to have. Remember, you're going to use these 2 years for your advanced degree to network within industry, and you're going to be networking with your professors. And in the case of Duke, all the professors were full-time professionals and adjunct or part-time faculty, which was great because that meant they worked in industry, they worked private sector, they worked public sector. They knew actually what was happening, what was needed, and can translate that within the classroom. You also want to network with your peers. For me, it was unique because I am the age that I am, and majority of the students did not look like me nor come from my generation. So the way work is done, the way that you communicate, the way that you collaborate, it's a great chance to challenge yourself to learn how to do it at that level with a completely different group of individuals and learn how to, like, cross train, not just amongst generation or within departments, but just overall culturally and from different places in the world. But I would definitely use that time to network. So I would say be on campus as much as you can, even if it is a hybrid program. Like, to take advantage of being able to network, to be social, to join organizations, and volunteer to do more than what the syllabus said. For example, participate in research projects so you could be published, participate in hackathons, participate in anything that's going to get your hands on keyboards or your mind's really in theory or your ability to actually practice what it is you want to do before you graduate. And I would definitely say go in, for anyone that's looking to go back and get an advanced degree, especially within cybersecurity, or really any advanced degree, make sure you have either a co-op, so a company that says, we are going to help pay for your school, and half of your time you're going to be at school, the other time you're going to be working for us, because that is going to lead to you getting an entry point into gaining an offer, and giving you that real world experience. If not a co-op, take advantage of having an internship every single summer, um, and start looking for them as soon as you're applying. So you apply to get in almost 6 months before. You want to start looking almost 6 months prior for that internship, especially if you're wanting to be in big tech or the big four. Start looking right away. That's definitely my advice for anyone considering going back to school, especially within cybersecurity. Another thing to keep in mind, enjoy it. I would definitely say this is one of the toughest programs I've ever been a part of. But if I would have worked this hard the first time around, like, I would be like a rocket scientist, or maybe I'd be an astronaut or a heart surgeon. It was a very demanding program, a very demanding program. But I learned so much, made great connections, and I'm really excited to see what's next as I'm exploring, all these opportunities. So, for those of you looking to go back, there's, my experience, and happy to share more as time goes on. Um, but yeah, those looking to go back to school, even if you're a non-traditional student, keep those things in mind. Someone should pay for it. Take full advantage of the experience. Have a plan before you start, and take advantage of every single opportunity to get actual practical experience, and know what it is where you want to end up before you start, to take full advantage of it. Hope that helps. Aloha.